Good morning, and thank you for having me. I am Tara Mushko, and I'm an English teacher at Northampton High School, and I'm here to inform you about what Lucid Press has to offer in regards to implementing it into a classroom. So thank you for listening to my presentation. So Lucid Press is an online publishing application that you can create flyers, brochures, really any sort of product that requires students to put together information in a fancy visual way. What's nice about this program is it's very user-friendly and students are able to play around with it and change font, color, add pictures, add elements, details. They can share it with others and work on it simultaneously. And when they're finished, they can print the product or share it online. So one of the options that students can create are magazines. And I've actually used this in previous years, and the kids like it because you assign them a separate topic to write about, and they can all work together and collaborate and create one magazine to be shared with the classroom. It's really nice because you can assign them a certain amount of pages, but I've used the free trial, and with the free trial, you're only allowed 3 pages, so that's why I'm asking you to purchase this plan so that kids can produce more pages than just the free version offers. The next thing they can create are flyers. It's very easy, simple to use, and it's nice for the high school. Clubs can use this program to create a flyer for a fundraiser that they're doing, or a night out at a restaurant, again, for a fundraiser, and it's very easy for kids to use. Another is a brochure. Again, this can be implemented to any class. I know for 10th grade English, we make them do an independent reading project, and this brochure is an easy way to get the material that we ask them to put in the project on a document. Also, newsletter. It's great for journalism class or any English class, or really any class that makes kids do newsletters. Lucid Press can also create business cards, which can help with students trying to make a business. There's 2 clubs that Northampton has, DECA and FBLA, and that deals with business aspects, and this can easily tie in with those clubs. Northampton's vision statement believes or says that Northampton will empower students to achieve their individual, unique, and authentic success through a culture of excellence. And Lucid Press enables students to get their voice heard through creating visual projects that are unique and hands-on and allows students to be authentic. 21st century learning skills are collaboration and teamwork, which Lucid Press allows students to collaborate with peers as well as the teacher. Allows kids to be creative, and that's another 21st century learning skill. Critical thinking is a third, and students need to use critical thinking skills in order to complete a project on Lucid Press. And problem solving. Not only are they trying to put together a project, but they can also use problem solving skills in order to work through the program. So Lucid Press is a perfect fit with Northampton's vision and 21st century learning skills. As I said, Lucid Press fits in the high school really well. It also can fit in with the middle school, and teachers and administrators can also use this program. Since Northampton is one-to-one, students have Chromebooks and can easily access this program online in school and or at home. At the middle school, Lucid Press can be used with computer classes to make flyers and brochures, English classes, book reports, or anything else that a teacher deems that ties in with their curriculum. Foreign language classes can make magazines, also brochures or flyers if they want to do a country that they're going to travel to. And student council can use it for flyers for dances or events, as well as fundraisers. At the high school, it can really be implemented into any class. Computer classes can use it to design a project. Clubs, again, same thing as middle school. You can make brochures or flyers. English can be used, as I said before, for the independent reading project. I also do a project with Fahrenheit 451 in which they create a flash drive for one of the characters. This can easily be used to do that. And same as middle school, foreign language can use it for travel brochures. So I know Lucid Press won't fit with every teacher, so I came up with steps to implement this program. Number one would be to expose the faculty to the program. This can be done at a faculty meeting. I personally have used the program, so I would be willing to do a demonstration. I know Mr. Bendekovitz at the middle school has worked with Lucid Press, and I'm sure could also present at a faculty meeting to expose teachers to what this program has to offer. Step two would be to have teachers fill out a Google form. I would email teachers in the middle school and the high school to see who would be interested in using this program in their classroom and get a general idea of how many teachers are willing to try it out. And then from that Google form results, I would, step three, start a pilot group. I would select a few teachers that were interested to try to implement the purchase program into their classroom. And from there, I would see how successful it was and how often they could actually use the program in their classroom. If teachers are using it on a fairly decent basis, then it will be worth purchasing the paid program. The equipment required is simple. It would be a computer or a Chromebook, and Northampton supplies teachers with Macs and students with Chromebooks. The wireless internet, again, which Northampton provides, and I'm assuming teachers have wireless internet at home that they could work on this at home if they need be. The technical support needed at the middle school, they have the technology facilitator, Mr. Bendekovitz, as I stated before. And at the high school, we have two. We have Mr. Fragnito and Mr. McHugh. And all three of these men work well with Lucid Press, and they know this program. It wouldn't really cost any additional money in order to troubleshoot any issues you have with this program. The pricing, to use the basic program, which I've been using, it's free. It only allows 3 pages, as I said, and it only allows 1 user on it at a time. It has a pro option, which is $12.95 per month. That's for a single user again. It has unlimited pages, unlimited shapes, custom fonts, unlimited storage. But then it also has an education plan, which starts at $10 a month per student. And that's where the collaboration comes in, and that's why I'm urging you to purchase the program. It allows unlimited users, again, and that ties in with that magazine option where students, 5 students say, could be on one document writing a magazine and collaborating together to create it. It allows unlimited shapes, custom fonts, and unlimited storage. The technical support costs at the middle school, there wouldn't be any additional cost. I could contact Mr. Bendekovitz, and at the high school, same thing. Mr. Bendekovitz, he travels to our high school, and he was easily accessible, or I could talk to Mr. Fagnito or Mr. McHugh. Lucid Press can meet the needs of content standards for any class. Rather than just using Google Slides or PowerPoint or even Prezi, they can branch out and familiarize themselves with a new program, Lucid Press, to show the mastery of standards in any class. And Lucid Press is versatile and has multiple projects and templates to use to create fun projects. And the teacher can choose specific learning goals for each unit, and Lucid Press could fit any of those needs. For differentiated instruction, again, there's multiple templates that can be used and projects to choose from, and teachers can guide them through that project to see which student matches the project best. How can I implement Lucid Press into English 10? I've already done it for an independent reading project. They can write a book report using this or a newsletter using the Lucid Press to write about the book that they read. I could easily implement this into the rhetoric unit. I make students create an ad using rhetorical devices and ethos, pathos, and logos, and Lucid Press can be used to create their advertisement. I also read 1,000 Splendid Suns with my students, and they do a research project on the background information. This can be easily implemented to that unit, and as well as the Fahrenheit 451 unit, as I mentioned earlier, they can use this to create their flash drive. Lucid Press allows you to easily design a project, be creative, and collaborate. It might seem overwhelming at first to use, but once you sit down and spend a little time with it, it really fits into any classroom. And after researching it and working with it, I realized how easily it can fit with any of my units that I do. There's some how-to videos that I've set up in this presentation to walk students or you through any issues that you might have with the program. So thank you for your time, and I look forward to hearing whether or not that you would be interested in purchasing some paid programs for some of your teachers for Lucid Press. Thank you.